Hey, good people, it's Yvonne, the motivator man from Determined Women of Destiny. If you have not checked out the show, are you kidding me? Where you been? You need to go over to the YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe. I have an in-between show that is so special. Season 5 has not started yet, but I have a guest with me that is a friend to the show. She's been on the show before. She is a entrepreneur extraordinaire. She does so many things. I tell you, just reading about it makes me dizzy. I don't even know where she gets the time. She's a wife, she's a mom, she's an entrepreneur. She's every woman. It's all in her. Yes, it is. Welcome to the show, Annette Runcie.
Hey, I'm so excited to be on with you again, Yvonne. Excited to be here.
It's so great to have you back. Like I said, you're a friend to the show. Listen, girl, you got some stuff going on. So instead of, just waiting, letting the people wait, tell us. You have a show coming out. You have events going on. You have a not-for-profit organization, and then you got your big gala happening. So tell us all about this.
Absolutely. So as you know, Pa-Nash relaunched in October. Yeah. We were a restaurant and lounge, and we have officially relaunched as a catering and event space with, various revenue streams, right? So we had to pivot and recreate ourselves. And, our evolution of Pa-Nash includes like sauces now. So now we are selling sauces. Ooh. We're selling subscription meals, so if you want to get a dash of Pa-Nash once, twice, 3 times, 5 times a week, you can sign up for our subscription meal. So we have all of that going as part of our relaunch. So as part of our relaunch, we talked about this exciting cooking show that we are about to premiere. So the premiere of our cooking show is on the 30th of this month, and it will be on the Rude Ranger platform. And we're just so excited. I mean, it's going to be about, family, food, and fun, and so we're excited to be sharing, the culture of Pa-Nash, the culture of Eurosoul cuisine, and sharing that with everyone. So we're very, very excited to be launching our cooking show.
Now, to give some folks some background, Annette is the one who came together in South Jamaica, Queens, and brought all of the African-American business owners together and said, hey, it is better for us to work together than against each other. And because of that, all of those business owners today are flourishing. And she said she had the lounge, and she had, the restaurant lounge, and now she's turned it into something different. So my question is, was that because of COVID? Because we know COVID was a good teacher, as my pastor, Pastor Gail Brown, senior pastor, Gail P. Brown says, COVID was a very good teacher.
That's right. That's exactly right. So COVID for me was like the icing on the cake, or the cherry, right? On the, on the soda, or, it was just really the icing that kind of like allowed me to really pivot. So you are right when you said that I'm actually a founder and the chairperson of the Merchant Association, which started here in Southeast Queens. And as part of me doing my pivot with Pa-Nash and with my business was also an opportunity to kind of help other businesses, other local and Black and brown businesses learn how to survive through this COVID time, during this pandemic, this crazy pandemic, And so as being the chairperson of the Merchant Association, I wanted to lead by example of what pivoting looks like, and one of the big things is, of course, a lot of things became more digital, and the restaurant business, as you guys know, with the COVID, took a very big hit, especially when you talk about full service dining, right? Where people are coming in, sitting down and having the full service experience. And that's what Pa-Nash was about. So that part of the business really got impacted with COVID. And so even before COVID, I was really considering switching to catering events because that's where I was making more of my money. It was with catering and events. And so with COVID just kind of, like I said, sealed it for me. Just put the icing on the cake for me to say, hey, this is the time that I must pivot. And so that's what happened. But I'm excited about what we have created here at Pa-Nash, and I'm excited about the work, the nonprofit work that I've done with the Merchant Association, because I was able to help and assist, many businesses in accessing to the PPPs for the COVID, accessing money, accessing clients, accessing contracts. So that's what our vision is about. How do we get Black and brown businesses accessing clients, capital, and contract so that they can thrive well?
Right. I love the fact that you said, you were already thinking about doing the catering and the events, because that's where the bulk of your money was coming from. So sometimes in business, we have to look at what's working for us opposed to what we're working on, And when I tell you events is definitely your lane, because you can throw a party, honey. Oh, yes. You can throw a party. And I mean, your decor is so elegant and so beautiful. And it's such a cozy place, It's just warm and cozy. And you just want to sit there with your friends and just eat and chill. And
yes, exactly.
I mean, when I was there, I didn't want to leave, but everybody else I met so many new people. You just have a place where people just come and, they just feel like they're at home, and this is family.
Yes, absolutely. And that was my intent. By the way, Pa-Nash, is an award-winning space. We actually won from the Queen's Chamber of Commerce the best design. In 2014, when I opened up Pa-Nash, we received the best design out of 2,500, participants. We were chosen as the best design. And the whole idea was to create, as you just said, that atmosphere where you feel like you're, metropolitan, right? Feel like in Manhattan, when you step through those doors, cozy, as you said, comfortable. You know what I mean? When you sit on those banquet seats, right? Those high banquet seats, you're so comfortable, but yet elegant, And so we wanted to create that feel, where you want to, as you just said, when you come in, you don't want to leave. You just want to order and keep going and eat and enjoy with family. Yes.
Okay, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about your not-for-profit organization. We'll be right back. Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you are checking out Determined Women of Destiny. I'm Yvonne, the Motivator Man. My guest is Annette Runcie, and we've been talking about all of the wonderful things that she's doing, how her catering and event location in Queens is doing A Dash of Pa-Nash, and now she's going to tell us about her not-for-profit organization. Like I said in the beginning, oh my goodness, she does so much. So Annette, tell us about the not-for-profit, how you started it, why you started it, and what exactly are you seeing for the future of it?
Yes, Yvonne, thank you. So I've always been, anybody who knows me can tell you, I'm always about the community. I'm one of those entrepreneurs or business owners that when I come into a community, I'm not looking at what the community is going to give me. I always look at what I can give to the community. And with Pa-Nash, when I opened up Pa-Nash in 2014, I basically was very, very surprised at, how our young ladies and young men coming from school, high school in particular, behaved on the street. Their language and how they talked and everything like that. I don't know if you know that. I don't know about your experience growing up, but I don't want to give away my age too much. But when I was younger, there were always some kind of like etiquette kind of stuff that my mom schooled me on, right? How to walk, how to eat properly,
right.
And everything like that. And so one of the things that I created was I did it in tribute to my dad, who died in actually 2014. It's called Alexander Youth Etiquette for Success. And what it basically is, it's a program that I created to assist 12 youth, 6 boys, 6 girls, and we would take them through a curriculum, an enrichment curriculum, which provide them with professional and social etiquette. So we had like social etiquette, like for example, how to do an interview properly, how to walk properly, how to interact. You're in a certain social event. How do you talk to each other? You know what I mean? And also dining room etiquette. You got invited to this big party or even like a dinner interview, right? How do you behave? How you know which fork to eat with and how the plate is and all of that. So we actually had dining room etiquette as part of the curriculum. So it was really to help and assist them in social and professional etiquette, but also to provide them with the resources, scholarships that they needed, and also for them to also get an idea of their career aspirations. Like a lot of times I know even with my son, he thinks he wants to do this, he wants to do that, and they change their career so many times, right? Which can be very, very financially like burdensome on the parents. Right. So the idea was that we would expose them to different career aspirations, let them actually, I partnered with the Merchant Association, and we will like put them in internships in the different careers that they say they might like, just so that they see what it's like. So the intention is that by high school, they would know exactly, they would be well-rounded, they will have the social, professional etiquette, they will know basically what career aspirations they want to go after in college. So basically we wanted to kind of change our community 12 youth at a time. That's what Alexander Yes was all about.
I want to commend you for that. I really do, because like you said, I know you have a Caribbean background. I have a deep South Bayou background, and they're very similar. And something as simple as just don't walk in the room and, as my mother would say, flounce down. Take your time and smooth your clothes down and sit down. Don't flounce down. Like if we came to the house and just drop down on the couch, oh my goodness, a switch, a broom, or something from somewhere. It's like, hey, what you doing? Or
even just greeting, right? Saying good evening. Like I could not walk in a room and not says good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And a lot of these young kids, they just like come in and plop down, as you say, without nothing,
And so as an adult, you're standing there like, hello,
Yeah.
And I do understand what you're saying. I used to have a girls enrichment program. Basically you definitely ignited my fire to start that back up again, because our youth, you see them walking down the street and how they're talking, how they're acting, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is our future. So if we don't do something about our future,
that's correct.
What's going to happen to our future?
Right. And they don't know what they know. Their parents are busy doing, trying to earn money, bring in income, And so this was something that I say, listen, I can do this for the community, because a lot of them really don't know. you know? And so that was the whole idea of Alexander Youth Etiquette for Success. So, and I am very proud of that. I actually looking to do our gala. So the gala was kind of like, was created as almost like a ceremony, like a graduation ceremony. So the idea with Alexander Yes is that we would have like a year curriculum where we would have all these enrichment workshops for them. And then at the gala, they would almost have like a moving up, right? So if I'm a high schooler, I'm at 9th grade, you know, I would have a ceremony. Well, okay, you did well this year. You're going to move up to the 10th grade curriculum for Alexander Yes, you know, and we would celebrate them. And they would actually be part of the program where they're showing some of the skill set and the kind of the things that they learned, you know, doing the curriculum. So that's what the gala is about. Our next gala is actually coming up in March. And we always try to get a great keynote speaker to inspire the youth. Sure. Absolutely. Well, we would love to have you.
I love kids. I have spoken. I'm putting a pin in for John F. Finley High School in Harlem. I thank you, Miss Pierre, over there. I would love to come speak to the youth. I think that this is such a great thing. It's
That's
just
correct.
amazing because, you know, people always say when people do good things, you know, you don't have to do it. With you, because I've been around you so much, your heart is, I have to do it. Not that I don't have to do it. I just have to do something that makes an impact and a change.
And that's one of the things that you hit it on the head there, Furry. And a lot of people are like, always like, wow. It's like, I feel, and I tell everybody this, that I don't feel that my business is successful if my community is not successful, is not doing well. If my community is not thriving, then to me, I'm not thriving as a business owner, you know? And so it's not about, you know, want to. It's like, for me, I feel like I have to give back. I have to do these things. If I see a problem, I want to be part of the solution, right, to that problem versus talking about the problem.
My determination of destiny. No, I say it all the time. Either we eat filet mignon together or we're going to eat hot dogs together, but we all going to be at that table eating. It's not that I'm sitting there having the lion's share. We're all going to be there together. We're all going to enjoy the success, and we're all going to be happy, and we're all going to be wealthy. And, you know, I feel you. That's my heart. You know, not just successful on my own, because it's lonely at the top. You want other people there so you can enjoy it.
That is correct. That is correct. Absolutely. So that's what the gala is about. Our next gala will be on March the 13th. And, you know, we usually honor a few people in our community. So we always have a keynote speaker, and we always have folks that we honor that is giving back to the community at these meetings. And we're in the process right now of selecting who those folks are. And of course, we celebrate the youth. That's what it's really about. As I said, the program is filled with a lot of entertainment. We have poems, dance, you know, all kinds of things that the youth are basically the one put on the gala program. And so most of the proceeds go directly for the scholarship. So that's another thing that we do at the gala. We provide scholarship to the youth.
Now, will this be a ticketed event? Like, you can buy tickets to come to the gala so you can share in the celebration with the youth and
yes, I'm glad that you said that, Yvonne. Absolutely. And so the tickets will be on sale by the end of this week on Eventbrite. Okay. So that's exactly what we do. I mean, we sell tickets on Eventbrite. Right now it's $100 per person for the tickets. And we have various levels of ticket. We also have VIP tickets. And the intent is that folks just go buy the ticket if you want to support. There's a lot of people just buy the tickets and they might not come as a part of supporting, but we really want folks to come and see the youth and the work that we've been doing with them, you know? So we're very excited about it, but it will, like I said, March the 13th, starting at 6 p.m. and tickets will be on Eventbrite.
I tell you, ain't no party like a panache party. So
That's right.
You get your tickets, and that's going to tell us a little more about how to get those tickets when we come back after break. I just want to take a moment to all of my determined women of destiny. We all have one thing in common, that we have a reproductive system. And the thing we have with this reproductive system is once a month, we have a visitor. Now, this visitor may not be someone we want to see, but she's there. What would you think about having a sanitary situation that helps with your cramping, helps with the flow of on flow, and just gives you an overall organic cleanliness? Well, you want to check out this commercial, and if by chance you're interested, you can always contact me at 516-473-6894. Make sure you come back from break.
Introducing Rain Premium Sanitary Napkin. Rain has an innovative design that is made with a strip infused with Nobel Prize-winning material, graphene. The infused graphene strip may provide various health benefits that potentially help relieve painful abdominal cramps, help balance the body's pH, help eliminate harmful bacteria, help with aroma, help fight fatigue, boost metabolism, boost immune system. Graphene moves heat away from your core and contains vibrational energy. Medical claims have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. All results may vary. Protect the most precious jewel in the world, you. For more information, contact the person who referred you to this video. Rain is exclusively designed by Jewel Sanitary Napkins, LLC.
And we are back. You are watching Determined Women of Destiny. If you're just now tuning in, shame on you. You have missed so much. But I do love you for tuning in now. Thank you for support and encouragement. Keeps me going. Now, before we went to break, Annette was talking about the gala, but she has a special event that's coming up before March. And tell us about the special event that's happening in February.
Well, we have our annual Valentine's dinner here at Pa-Nash. And it's a big thing for all of you guys that don't know. Valentine is actually the second largest money maker for restaurants, right? And who can guess what the first is? Mother's Day. Mother's Day is the number one money maker for restaurant, and after that is Valentine's Day. So Pa-Nash has always have some special Valentine event and special Mother's Day event. So coming up February, right around the corner, right, is our Valentine event. And this time Valentine's is on a Monday. So guess what? Pa-Nash has decided to have a whole weekend of activity for Valentine to celebrate Valentine. And I, for one, out of all the holidays, I, for one, love Valentine's. Why? Because of that word love. We need to celebrate love no matter how it looks, right? As long as it's love. And so that's my number one holiday, because with love comes so much more. You know, once you have love in your heart. And so with that said, we make Valentine very special here at Pa-Nash. For folks who have come to our Valentine event, they're always blown away. The decor is set up nice. We have a 3-course meal for folks, and typically we provide like a special roses or a special drink, to our guests. And so all weekend long, starting on February, we're talking Valentine's Day is on the 14th. So on the 12th, which is actually the Saturday the 12th, we're having a Valentine dinner dance. Very excited. We're going to have our meal, and then you have the opportunity of going downstairs to our lounge area for our dancing, So that's our dinner dance on the Saturday. And then on Sunday, which along with our cooking show is actually will be airing on Sundays as starting the 30th of January. So what we thought about doing is we're going to do a cooking class, a couples cooking class for Valentine's, right? So we want to have that before the cooking show starts. And we just thought that we were going to have like a nice, fabulous brunch. A lot of couples are looking for an opportunity, you know, to do something together and to connect, especially on Valentine, do something special. And so we thought about this cooking show was really fabulous. We're going to have, you know, two of Pa-Nash's chefs that will be part of the cooking show, that will be providing the, you know, the training, you know, for everyone. So we're excited about that. And then of course, on Monday is Valentine's Day Monday, and we will have our special Valentine's dinner on Monday, and with champagnes and toast and roses to our guests. And we are very excited about that long weekend of Valentine's.
Well, I'm putting out a special invitation to all the determined women of destiny to meet me at Pa-Nash. Okay, so if you're single, then find a girlfriend and couple up.
Don't matter, that's right.
If you're not single, then, you know, bring your significant other and come on down to Pa-Nash and let us celebrate, you know, the whole weekend of love, you know.
That's right.
I'm getting old. I can't do a whole weekend no more.
Pick one of those
I'll pick
activities
one
that you
day.
like.
I'll pick one day. And, you know, ladies, just come on down and just have a lot of fun. We always say we're going to get together. We never do. This is one way to get together. And it is going to be a great event. Like I said before, I'll say it again. Ain't no party like a Pa-Nash party. Annette loves the party, and she does it well. She'll tell you quick, I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I will dance the night away, and she will.
That's right.
And make sure you will too. So all the good food that you're going to eat, you will definitely dance it off. You do not have to worry about calories that evening. No,
That's right.
No, you will not at all. So you talked
right.
about the cooking show. Tell us about the show. Now, this is exciting, very exciting.
Right. And so my son, who's actually the chef here at Pa-Nash, one of the chefs, I should say, at Pa-Nash, is the host of the cooking show. So myself and my son are the hosts of the cooking show. So already you should know it's about family, you know? And so we talk about our journey, you know, because my son, bless his heart, I was so blessed to have a son that wanted to be in this business. Because that's another thing about entrepreneurs. A lot of time entrepreneurs, you know, you create this great legacy, right? That you hope that your kids would want to be part of. But many times,
my daughter ain't trying at all. I can't even get her to answer a phone.
Yes, many times they don't want to hear that. But I was so excited when my son came to me and said, Mommy, I think I want to be a chef. That, oh my God, that just swelled my heart. And so he actually went to Johnson & Wales. He got his degree and he is the chef here. So we want to talk about his journey to inspire others. You know what I mean? We talk about that. We talk about the food. We talk about the culture in this cooking. So it's more, talk about education, you know, how to set your table for an expected guest party. You're having a dinner party. Well, how to set up your table. So all of those things are part of the, you know, the cooking show. And as I said, family fun, you know, and of course food. But, you know, it's going to be very different, very unique than many other shows that are out there because of the culture of it.
I definitely will say, I know it will be. I've been around you, your son and your husband, and you guys are just so dynamic. Absolutely. Each and every one of you have this wonderful personality. I was sitting there talking to your husband at your birthday party relaunch. And,
yes.
You know, I was like, I just want cranberry juice and iced tea. And he was like, cranberry juice and 7-Up. And I just started laughing because I knew I couldn't get iced tea, but just the way, you know, he was like, he wasn't like, no, you can't have it. He made it so this is what I'm going to give you and you're going to like it oh so much.
That's right. Always give you your option. Yeah, we don't focus on what we don't have. We focus on what we do have, right? Yeah.
So where will we be able to see this exciting show?
Okay, great. So we are going to be on the Rude Ranger Entertainment Network. As you know, Rude Ranger is on Roku and very whatever. So a lot of this will be when we do our premiere on the 30th. And our launch, we are going to be blasting it all over social media, every platform that we are running on, so people are aware. Our thought right now that the show is going to be running on Sundays around 5:30, like right after folks maybe come from church or whatever on a Sunday, trying to figure out what am I going to make for dinner. So we're thinking about 5:30 on Sundays, starting on the 30th of January. Yeah. The show will be. Now, all of this information that I talked about, Yvonne, the Valentine's, the cooking show, even the gala, it's all on our website. So I want people to go to our website, www.panashnyc.com, and you will be able to see all of this information of what's going on at Pa-Nash.
Okay, that is great. So this way, we can just go to the website at any time and we can find out what's happening with you, the show, your events. And that's really great. Now, I also want to petition my Determined Women of Destiny, the youth enrichment program that you're doing. You're giving away scholarships. Many of my guests, all of my guests have been entrepreneurs. This is a great way to give back to your community. And that is dropping something like a check in an envelope.
That's right.
So that these children can have a better chance of getting into college.
Absolutely. And so we had a GoFundMe. We do have an Alexander Yes GoFundMe. If you want to go to Alexander, to actually donate there, or as you say, Yvonne, a check is always good. You can send a check. Or you can go on our website. There's also information on Pa-Nash website about how you can donate to Alexander Yes. And of course, you can support the gala. All right. So $100 at a ticket, but you can give more. I've had a lot of my attorney friends and a lot of vendors that I do business with. They give me more than the 100, because they understand my purpose, what we're trying to do here. So we look forward to that.
And it's very, very necessary. If you can't go to the gala, and we hope that you can, why don't you just sponsor a kid with one application to college? Application fee for college, just one.
That's correct. That's correct.
Sponsor the kid because, these application fees are very expensive now. It's not like I'm dating myself because it was $15. And my father,
no more $15.
My mom was like, you got 5 colleges. College, after that 5th one, you better find a way.
That's right.
Things are much, much different than in 1979 when I was going to college. And, it's a struggle. So if you can help our youth be able to do better in this life, then let's come together and help them. Because I know Yvonne, the Motivated Man from Determined Women of Destiny, will be sending something for somebody somewhere, whether I buy a ticket, whether I, just support a kid to sponsor them, with their applications, whatever it is. Because again, I say, the youth are our future. And if we do not put anything in our future, we are doomed.
That's right. Absolutely. And if you look at any flyer that Pa-Nash does, you will see at the bottom the Alexander Yes logo, because all of our events, even the cooking show, part of the proceeds will go to Alexander Youth Etiquette Success. And so that's where I always connect, as I said, my business side to my nonprofit side. Because it's always about giving back, and so I want to let everyone know that if you support Pa-Nash or you support our events, you're also supporting the nonprofit Alexander Yes.
Wonderful. So we're going to recap right quick before we end the show. You have the Valentine weekend starting on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That's correct. The 13th and 14th. You have the gala, which is March 13th. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
For the non-for-profit. And then of course you have the show coming up, which airs the first show January 30th.
That's right.
2022. So make sure you guys tune in. It will be on the Rude Rangers Entertainment Network. You can find Rudy on Facebook. You can find Rudy on Roku. You can find Rudy so many places.
That's right.
And there you will find Annette's show. Annette, thank you so much for coming on once again. You know, I just love to be in your presence because you're just so fabulous. You're always so bubbly, and you always inspire me to get off my duff and get it done. And I hope that everyone who's watching felt that same inspiration. If by chance you did not catch Annette's first show on Determined Women of Destiny, make sure you go to the channel and check out her show. She dropped a whole lot of tips for being a successful entrepreneur. So if you want some background, watch that show, and then you can watch this one. Or you can just keep watching them back to back. You know, sit down with a notebook and a pen and just collect a lot of good information. Once again, Annette, thank you so much for being on the show. And good people, until next time, keep doing what you're doing until what you're doing gets done. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Thank you. Thank you.